Hello, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode with Brian. You might notice from my inventory that I spent some time doing some things off camera. Let's go through my inventory and just kind of tell the story of what happened here. It started off so innocently. Zisto was streaming some Terraria today, and I like watching Zisto. He's only up to like Skeletron or something, so I could watch him without having to worry about any spoilers. At the time that I'm recording this, obviously. It'll be much farther by the time you're watching this because I'm like 20 episodes ahead in terms of recording. Anyway, asides. So I was watching Zisto and I decided I could do some things in the background. And one thing I wanted to do was to get some more armored cavefish because I was low on those. And so I was doing some fishing. And while I was fishing, all of a sudden there was a solar eclipse. And I was like, I've already fought a solar eclipse 3 times on camera. I could just do this off camera. So I fought the solar eclipse, stayed alive through it all, killed Mothron, looks like 5 times because I got 3 broken hero swords and 2 more Eye of Cthulhu's. And I also got a nail gun and nails from Nailhead, I presume, and a death sickle from somebody. This is a weapon that actually hits through walls, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so that happened during the Blood Moon. But also during the Blood Moon, all my NPCs over here died, and so I could no longer use my teleporter to get down to down here, where I was going to do some more farming. And so I went down the tunnel instead, and as I was going down the tunnel, I decided to stop and grab some mushrooms, because eventually we might want them for shroomite, and I saw a truffle worm, and I managed to catch the truffle worm. And then I saw another truffle worm over there. And so I caught another one and was like, okay, let's stick around here and try to farm up some truffle worms. And I got another one, and I guess I wasn't paying very much attention because then one of the difficult mushroom enemies killed me and I died. So that's one of the golden headstones. That was my first off-camera death of this whole series, by the way. I don't know if anyone's keeping a death counter, but you're going to have to add, it looks like 3 more. That happened off camera between the last episode and this one. But then I was also thinking about the gnome. Said to bring good fortune and keep evil spirits at bay. I know from just like all the hoopla or whatever that there's some kind of hidden luck mechanic. And originally it was the case that torches, just like normal torches, like this orange torch, would bring bad luck in different biomes, and you had to use the appropriate torches to get good luck in good biomes. And everybody hated that, and they removed the bad luck from torches. I wasn't sure if the good luck from torches was still there. And the gnomes says good fortune, and so I thought that might be luck. And if I was going to try to farm keys or get other rare drops, it seems like having good luck would be a good thing. So I went over to the underground area where we'd seen the gnome. We'd actually originally caught the first gnome, I guess like right here, in this little bit, I think. Or maybe it was somewhere right around here. And no, it was over this tree. Here we go. It was right here is where we caught the first gnome who stepped outside and turned into a gnome statue. And so as you can see, I just hollowed out a big area out here and walked back and forth near my water candle. I guess the water candle is it's right there, sitting on that tree. And got a bunch of gnomes. And so I have a bunch of garden gnome statues. And so I started putting them in my arena, just in case that they were going to help in terms of luck of getting rare drops. And I also made a few other modifications to the arena. But I farmed for a while, and I got a Hallow Key, which we already have. So that was not good. There's my gnome, by the way. And there are some ice torches out here now, in case they help. But I farmed for a while more. Along the way, while I was farming, I took 2 more deaths, which are these other 2 tombstones that we see here. But while farming, I managed to kill another Hallowed Mimic, who gave me a flying knife, which is a crazy weapon that goes like that and then comes back to you. So it's kind of like a controllable boomerang almost, but it's kind of something we're past. I got a legendary Death Icicle sword weapon that we're already kind of past. Oh yeah, I got a glowing snail from the mushroom biome. I don't think I'd had that before. And I got a jagged frozen turtle shell, which is a material. I didn't even notice it was a material. We have to talk to the guide. Puts a shell around the owner when below 50% life that reduces damage by 25%. That actually could be good. I might want to wear that at some point. but it's also a material. So let's talk to the guide and see what this can be combined with. Oh, with the Paladin shield. Oh, neat. Okay, fighting the Paladin is high on my list of things to do already, so that's actually pretty exciting. But in any case, while I was farming down there, like I was farming for a few hours while I was watching Zisto on one screen and farming in the other, I got the Frozen Key. So obviously we're going to go into the dungeon and go get our Staff of the Frost Hydra. And I think that sums up all the off-camera work that I did. So there's a nice long-winded intro to catch you up to where we are. I'm going to drop off some tombstones and clean up some other inventory, and then I'll meet you guys at the dungeon. We'll go pick up the Frozen Key. Oh yeah, I just remembered some other stuff. One is, sometimes I wanted to have my spawn up here, and sometimes I preferred it to be downstairs, so I decided I was going to leave my spawn up here by the nurse. And I wired up a teleporter to get back down here very quickly. Another thing is, I eventually wanted to get the desert key, and so I carved out a huge section of the desert here, and set up a little arena to start farming for the desert key, but I haven't managed to get it yet. And finally, we have all these broken hero swords. I should actually use them. So let's go ahead and craft an Excalibur, because I don't think we've ever done that before. Excalibur. Alright, it's a sword, it's hold to attack. We don't really care. What we want to do is make True Excalibur, which is a sword that is not hold to attack, but shoots a thingy. And we don't really care about it either, but we want to take it and the True Knight's Edge, and I think they combine into the Terrorblade. So let's do that. Terrorblade, which is a material now. So Terrorblade goes like that. It is hold to attack. It's pretty reasonable, but it's a material. And so the Terrorblade, I see, gets combined with all the other swords into some crazy new final sword. Oh, including Meowmere? Oh, and Star? Oh, gosh. The Horseman's Blade? Okay. It takes, like, all the final swords in the Cobble Short Sword. Oh, and you need the Beekeeper? Wow. Okay, that's crazy. This thing, it's not bad, but it's only 122 melee damage. It's nowhere near the Eye of Cthulhu. So I think I'm just going to stick the Terrorblade in a chest, and I'll hold on to the extra broken hero swords for now as well. And finally, we want to see what the nail gun does, because I don't know that I've ever used it. I probably have briefly in some past playthrough, but I don't actually remember. We can actually check out the desert area over here, I suppose. This is not necessarily the fastest way to get to it, but so long as we're just trying to find some enemies to kill. Let me turn off the deadly spheres, wherever they are. There we go. So that we can focus on using the nail gun. Alright, it's slow underwater, definitely. Interesting, but it seems like it kind of shoots explosive somethings. And it is hold to attack. I see. It attaches explosives to the enemy. You can actually see it, like, poking in the enemy, and then a few seconds later it explodes. Okay. Alright, well that's vaguely interesting. But I don't think I'll actually use that. Here is the area that I made for farming keys in the desert. And so it's got the usual water candle, gnome, heart lantern, campfire, a desert torch, a bunch of banners that I got while I was killing enemies sitting out here, etc., etc. And we just picked up a mummy banner. Do I have a mummy banner out here already? Yes, I do. So let's just throw this mummy banner over here for somewhere to put it. There we go. Now it's no longer in my inventory. Hooray! Okay, but in the dungeon, the mighty dungeon, the ice chest sleeps, waiting patiently for us to arrive so that we can get a Staff of the Frost Hydra. That's the song I just... Oh, Wisp in a bottle! That's a good light pet! That's such a lucky find. Neat. Here's our Frozen Key. Here's our Staff of the Frost Hydra. Here is me being done this dungeon trip. Wow, we got a Wisp in a bottle. This guy provides a lot of light, and you can actually, like, steer him around you pretty well, too. Let's actually go into a cave. Oh, There's like a meteor shower happening or something. Yeah, look at the background. There's like falling stars happening in the background. I think certain nights, perhaps randomly, are meteor shower nights where more stars than usual fall. And there's a lot of stars that fall anyway, it feels like. So I remember there was an episode a number of days ago, might have been even more than that, where I was like, okay, let's go home after I get these 2 stars, and after I get this star, and after I get this star, and I got like 12 more stars. That must have been another meteor shower night, and I kind of didn't notice it or appreciate it at the time. But I think that's what was going on. Okay, we got the Staff of the Frost Hydra. It is amazing, and we're going to reforge it. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to show off the Wisp in a bottle, right? So there's darkness over there, and you can see that the Wisp can go and light some of it up. Look, there's some tungsten right there that I could just see with the Wisp in a bottle for a moment. He's nice and bright. You can kind of steer him left and right and up and down. He kind of tracks around with your player. And so if I go somewhere dark, he is going to show off a number of blocks into the wall. So that is great. I enjoyed having the fairy bell, but I am ready to upgrade to the Wisp in a bottle so we can put away this light pet, who I guess I'll put with pets. Yeah, I had light pets in here. So there we go. And now let's go talk to the Goblin Tinkerer and reforge the Staff of the Frost Hydra. And we can see how good that thing can be. Oh look, fallen stars on Meteor Shower Night. Who could have guessed it? Hi, Goblin. Actually, oh, here's the other safe. I couldn't figure out, I lost a safe somewhere along the way, and now I know where it is. And it's here for a reason, so that I can use the discount card when I reforge things with the Goblin. Oh my gosh, 21 gold. This one's expensive, but apparently I've saved up 25 platinum. That's another side effect of doing all the farming I was doing off camera. Killed a lot of bad guys, got a lot of gold. I also sold a lot of loot. Lazy, broken, demonic. There we go, 15% damage. I'll take that. 115 summon damage. Fantastic. Alright, since it was relatively nearby the Tinker, I thought it would be a good opportunity to show off the Staff of the Frost Hydra and also show off where I was farming the gnomes. So Staff of the Frost Hydra, let's actually go ahead and turn off the Deadly Spheres again. Just sits out, and wherever you place it down, it stays out for about 2 minutes, and it just fires at guys. And we already saw that it deals like 100 and something damage. So it deals a lot of damage, and so it's another nice passive damage over time kind of thingy. And it is summon damage. So if we ever get something that boosts our summon damage. I don't think it counts against like the summoned minion spawn cap though. I think it has like its own spawn cap count. In any case, the place I was farming the gnomes, it's nighttime now, so I don't know that it's going to be as effective because there's a lot more enemies who can spawn. But basically, they often spawn kind of over in this area. So what I was doing is I was just kind of like hanging out over here and looking at the rare creatures meter. Oh, there it is, gnome. And when I saw it light up gnome, I move over to the right. I usually find one. He chases me out the door. Oh, interesting. He did not turn into a garden gnome when he got out into the... Well, I was about to say when he got out into the daylight, but it's not daylight. It's nighttime. So maybe it only happens during the daytime? Okay, we can do more science here together today. He looks like he's going to stay alive there for a minute. Let me close this off. And I don't have a bed to sleep in to pass the time more quickly. Am I worried that anyone's going to come up behind him? I think we'll probably be okay. Oh, here comes a zombie. Do the zombies interact with the gnome, or are they just going to go on by? They're just going to go on by, so that's fine. They can't get up to me. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward to 4:30 a.m. and we'll try to interact with the gnome then. Okay, so it's coming up on 4:30 a.m. I'm going to run over here again. And let's get the gnome out into the daylight, or the would-be daylight. Oh, there's more gnomes. Look at them all. Okay. Yes, and they do turn into statues once it's daylight. So... Oh, pirate invasion. I was not paying attention to that. Let's grab my garden gnomes, and let's go fight some pirates, I suppose. What do I need to fight pirates? I need to buff. I need to get a rainbow gun out. I need to get the Staff of the Frost Hydra on the bar, because I'll be using it. We could just put it out kind of any old where. I definitely want to have some rain clouds out and ready to go. And we can turn off the mini-map. And I need to go visit my buff stations over here to make sure that we have these all going. And I need to get 2 deadly spheres out. And I can quick stack away some things. And then I think we're ready for the pirates. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything that we're going to need. And I reorganized the banners out here. So I've got Solar Eclipse banners under my feet. I've got pirate banners. Actually, I only own 1 pirate banner so far. So we're probably going to get a lot more pirate banners this time around. Goblin banners were right above my head over here, right here. Everyday enemy banners were here, and the pirate banners are going to go here. But I only have the 1 pirate banner so far. So hopefully we'll get a lot more pirate banners during this right now. 50th Pirate Corsair, there we go. Okay, so where is it? I see it in my inventory. Let's do this. If I drop down, those guys will drop down. And then I can go up here, place a banner. Everything's hunky-dory. And I see that my rain clouds have expired. So let's put that back there. Let's try to put that one right over there so it rains into the fire pit that some of the pirates are falling into. And probably it'll be the case that until the Flying Dutchman big boat shows up, this won't be too scary. Pirate Captain. And I have taken some damage. So this could be bad. We'll see what happens. Definitely killing all my NPCs, which always happens. I should probably rework the NPC housing over here, but I just haven't bothered for whatever reason. So as a result, every time there's an invasion, all my NPCs die. Where is the pirate captain, by the way? Like, I see him as a rare creature. Did he fall in the lava over here? Maybe? Pirate deckhand banner. Okay. Let's place another banner. Ouch, I found the pirate captain. And that was a banner I already had, because they're the most common enemy. Alright. Pirate captain was shooting at me a minute ago. I didn't see where he wound up. But he's the one who shoots all the bullets. I think. And let's see. There's a bunch of parrots over here. So let's go ahead and kill a few of them for some variety. Maybe it was this guy shooting. It was like the cannoneer or something. I don't remember my pirates all that well. And let's see. I just got up to 50%, and so I think the Flying Dutchman can start showing up now. And how are my buffs doing? Still 5 minutes on a something. Yeah, okay, here's the Flying Dutchman. So let's just try fighting him. Deadly Spheres, I've not seen recently. There they are. Okay, so with my Deadly Spheres up here visiting me, let's aim at the boat with the Eye of Cthulhu yo-yo and see how quickly we can take it down. There's 1 of the 4. There's 2 of the 4. Heal. Dealing lots of damage. 3 of the 4. And 4 of the 4. Nice. Okay. So we took down a Flying Dutchman, and that was probably worth like another 10% towards completion of the event, it looks like. I wasn't watching the numbers go up in real time. But that seems about right. Kill off some more bad guys, pick up some more loots. Doing all the things and the stuff. And here's another Flying Dutchman. So use the same strategy as before. Actually, hold the phone. He's gotten stuck in a corner. Can I use this to my advantage? And possibly, okay, heal. I can't heal just yet. So if I take more damage, I have to go visit the nurse. Unless I can heal now. Yes, okay. Alright. And yeah, the boat is stuck on the corner for whatever reason. This used to be something you could exploit as well in terms of the boat's AI and its ability to interact with terrain. So you could get it kind of like stuck on walls. And then while it was stuck, just kind of pin it down. And so apparently I've done that. So good for me. Yeah, if there's been pirate captains, I've missed them along the way. Well, miss them. I wouldn't say I'm missing them. But we may or may not get one more Flying Dutchman before all is said and done here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, and it kind of worked well last time. Oh yeah, look at this, okay. And it seems to always be lobbing the cannonballs over my head. Okay, definitely need to kill this guy who's here in front of me. But it seems like I can just like stand here in front of the boat, and the boat is not doing a good job of aiming. So perhaps there are many ways to exploit the flying AI of the Flying Dutchman. So, good job, Terraria developers. It is an awfully big enemy to have a collision box and try to AI it. Okay, we did get low on hit points there, but apparently I defeated the pirates, and it was no big deal. Hooray for us! I'm gonna pick up all the loot and we'll see what we got. In my inventory, I find... Ooh, Pirate Staff! That's a new summon weapon. That's probably outclassed, but we'll check it out. Some more golden furniture. Pirate Deadeye banner. That was the guy who was shooting at me. And since I have multiple Pirate Deckhand banners here, I basically have a duplicate banner area on the other side of the arena. So the other pirate arena things will go over there. Let's go back to my inventory here. What else do we got? We got some more furniture. We got another Pirate Staff. The Black Spot equipable summons the Black Spot mount. R, this be mutiny. Sounds like a new pet. Flying Dutchman relics. Some more gold furniture, a cutlass, which we've seen before, and that seems to be it. Okay, let's check out this pet together. It is... Let's actually turn off the deadly spheres so that we can get a better look at our pet. Where are the deadly spheres? Oh, it's a mount. It's not a pet. I see. Does it fly forever? So you press spacebar to jump to move up. Or you can press up to move up. You can press down to move down. It's got a very kind of sluggish acceleration profile. But it seems like it might fly forever. That's actually not a bad mount for just being able to explore around the map. The main thing is just that its turning and acceleration is pretty poor, so you wouldn't be able to use this to fight bosses, I don't think. But if you just wanted to like fill in all the black parts on your minimap in the sky, this is a pretty good mount for that. Alright, neat. So that's a thing. And these relics, I guess, just go with the duplicate relics from hard mode stuff, so I'll just kind of dump them over here. And the Pirate Staff. Let's show off the pirates. I still never managed to get rid of my Deadly Spheres, who are doing all the work. Deadly Spheres, where are you? There you go. Alright, so let's summon a couple of pirates. And let's just watch how the pirates fight. So they're these little guys who hop around. They seem to grow parrots with wings to fly them around if you get too high up in the sky. And if the pirates try to kill somebody... Surely there's an enemy out here in the desert with a water candle. Anybody? Bueller? There we go. They just go and kind of melee the bad guys. Alright, but that is 42 summon damage, the spheres are 59, and the spheres can fly and attack enemies faster. So we're definitely going to put away the pirates. Alright, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, let me sort through some inventory and decide what we're doing next. Okay, so a thing that I want even more now than I did before is to get the Paladin, both so that we can get him in the bestiary, but also now because I really want the Paladin shield, which is going to be good stuff, it sounds like, because I can combine it with something else. There's some more broken bricks over here that I never programmed. So let's break them. And yeah, I think I decided that this was a good place. Oh, I can set out the Staff of the Frost Hydra. It'd be better if it sits out down there to wail on these guys. I can still use this. I can also use this. So we got like all kinds of damage over time that I can just like sit here and do nothing. I won't do nothing. I'll actually swing the sword. But I could sit here and do nothing and still kill a bunch of bad guys, which is pretty cool. Let's buff because the enemies in here are nothing to be trifled with. Oh, there's a new weapon down there, the Shadow Beam Staff, I believe. that we just got. Shadow Beam Staff, sure enough. So it's basically that thing that we just saw, the purple light that bounces all around. That with a well-constructed arena might actually be a good weapon. But you kind of like have to devote an arena to utilizing it, I feel like. So here's the Shadow Beam Staff. It bounces like, I don't know, like a dozen times or something, and penetrates. And so if you can set things up so that you can like bounce the same Shadow Beam like around and hit the enemy like 6 different times, it could be really good. But it's kind of a lot of work to do that. Alright, I just got an Angry Bones banner, which looks like... Oh crap, there's the Paladin. Okay. I healed. I don't know if I needed to heal, but I've just healed. Because Paladin is super, super scary. If we keep the Eye of Cthulhu on him, I think he's gonna... Oh gosh. Taking so much damage already. I think he's gonna have a hard time throwing... Okay, there he goes. He's throwing it. Can I heal at all here? No. Do I have both my deadly spears out? I only see one of them right now. I'm panicking. There's a Paladin, and I want to kill him, but I need hearts. And I don't have any hearts. And let's throw a rainbow gun out there. Yeah, that might keep him down, actually. If he gets stuck in the rainbow beam. Because I think if he's taking damage, he has trouble throwing more of his thingies. I think we're going to get him. Okay. Maybe I did kill one before, and he just dropped gold, so maybe the Paladin Shield is a rare drop. So I should totally put a Garden Gnome out here, actually. I do have Garden Gnomes in my piggy bank, because I'm clever like that. So let's stick a Garden Gnome out here, in case he gives us extra good luck. And I don't know if there's any dungeon-specific torches. And let's see. I think I have a campfire and a heart lantern out here. There's the campfire, there's the heart lantern, yeah. So that part is good. Let's move them a little bit to the right, since I'm kind of standing over here to the right when I farm. But we'll see if we can get another Paladin to show up. Oh gosh. This is still a tough place to stay alive. Alright, quit it. Bad guys. Don't do it. Where is this guy? There we go. Okay, he was the worst. And now I'm still about to die. Darn it. Okay, dungeon is still tough. I might need some better buffs to stay alive in there. I haven't seen another Paladin yet, but I've been trying to renovate the area to make it better for farming bad guys. But it seems like I still have a little ways to go. Yikes. Okay, there's a Paladin down there again. And he seems to currently be under wraps. So let's let some damage just get dealt by whatever passives are working down there. There's the Paladin. And I think he is in either the rain or the rainbow or both. And so let's just continue wearing him down. He's almost dead. Perfect. And he dropped the shield. Nice. Okay, that is the thing I really wanted. Let's grab that. Oh wait, did I get a Paladin's Hammer too? Did I kill 2 Paladins down there? I'm not sure what happened. I do have a Paladin's Shield, I do have a Paladin's Hammer. Neat. Got a Clothier Voodoo Doll, got another Morning Star, Armor Polish. Yeah, I picked up a lot of loot in a relatively short period of time there. Neat. Okay, so Paladin's Hammer, 6 defense, or sorry, Paladin's Shield, 6 defense, absorbs 25% of damage done to players on your team while above 25% life, immunity to knockback, and we already know that it can be combined with the Frozen Turtle Shell, which put the shell around the owner when below 50% life, it reduces damage by 25%. And so if I were to combine them, oops, I just did some quick stacking, which I think is fine. If I were to combine them, presumably at the Tinkerer's Workshop, into Frozen Shield, 6 defense, immunity to knockback, shell around the owner below 50%, absorbs 25% when above 25% life. So it basically is a ton of defense, is what I'm hearing. And we could reforge that to warding, which of course is what I'm going to do. But let's also... can quickly sell off I guess I'll hold on to the Clothier Voodoo Doll in case for some reason I want to farm Skeletron. I don't need another Tabby, I don't think. It couldn't hurt, actually, to have that. Oh, rocket launcher! A rocket launcher. We'll have to do that next episode. There are things I want to do with the rocket launcher. That's exciting. But let's go talk to the Goblin Tinkerer about reforging this Paladin shield, because I could find a place for it in my build. Before we talk to him, this is probably going to be expensive. So let's get the discount card so that we pay less. Reforge. 11 gold. That's actually not so bad. I've got 27 platinum. I'm going to get warding, definitely. This is all about defense. I will go for nothing but warding. There we go, warding. It cost me 15 platinum or something. But now this is 6 defense plus 4 defense is 10 defense in a single accessory. And it's going to protect us when we're below 50% life or when we're above 25% life. So that's a lot of defense extra, basically, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing good things. That's what I'm trying to say. Good job, Mechanic. You defended yourself. I'm proud of you. All right. Discount card can come off. I'm glad we used the discount card. And right, I have to put that away. Where would I put this in my build? If I wanted to stack it with the Worm Scarf, I guess it depends on the situation that I'm going to be using it. We could give up some damage. We could give up some regen. We could give up some yo-yos, or we could give up some mobility by getting rid of the boots. Or the wings, depending upon exactly what we're doing. And so, for example, if I'm farming around in the dungeon, like, I could give up the boots. Let's actually try that out really quick. So, like, if I don't have the boots, I walk very slow, but I can still accelerate a bit with the wings if I need to move quickly, and the wings still give me the mobility, I don't take fall damage, etc. So you can live without boots, definitely. And that just changed my base defense, which had been 96 up to 102. If I do that, and can this be worn in a social slot? It can. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Okay. I will definitely play around with that in a bit. And then the Paladin Hammer. Oh yeah, let's reforge this too. Well, do I want to reforge this? I don't remember if it homes in on enemies, so let's go test it out really quick. Let me turn off the deadly spheres. And then let's go see how the Paladin Hammer works. We should be able to get some bad guys to appear over here since there's a water candle. But basically, it's a boomerang, effectively. It's not hold to attack, so you have to click the button each time. It deals a ton of damage, and here's a slime. I think this used to be kind of a homing weapon, and now it's not. Maybe. So maybe it was overpowered and they reduced it. However, if you're in short range, I remember you could click the button like really fast. I dealt 464 damage on a crit to a green slime, and the green slime was not dead because they have like 500 and something health here in hard mode. It's ridiculous. Powerful returning hammer. Yeah, I don't know that it's worth it. So I'll probably just end up putting this away. So I'm glad that I got it, but I'm more glad that we got the shield. And I definitely now have the Paladin in my bestiary, so I'm happy about that as well. Just out of curiosity, we're up to 74% collected, so we've got 3 out of 4 mobs. And yeah, there's still like all the Moon Lord stuff. And there's still a bit from Hallow Moon and Frost Moon. And there's still like a boss summoning thing that I've left put in a chest that I'm not even sure where I got it from that we have to deal with. So there's a lot that I know we can do yet. In any case, that's probably a good place to end things for today. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. For now, bye-bye.